Welcome to another episode of A Sandwich and Some Lovin', podcast number, I don't know, 100 and something. I'm Kellie Raspberry Evans, along with my husband.
Hello, I'm Allen.
That's Alan Evans, and together we do A Sandwich and Some Lovin'. Why do we call it A Sandwich and Some Lovin', honey? I always explain it. Why don't you take it this time? Can you do it?
Well, yeah, I can do it, I think. Your explanation has always been that women are very complicated. They want to talk about their feelings.
Yes.
They want to hash out things.
Yes.
We
need closure.
They need closure. You want to make everything a discussion.
Yes.
You want to engage with your man.
Yes.
Whereas a man, all he needs is a little food in his belly and a little sex, if you want to get right down to it. But we didn't think that Find a Nut and Bust a Nut was a good name for a podcast. So we went with A Sandwich and Some Lovin'.
Yeah, well, that Find a Nut and Bust a Nut was in contention.
It was in contention. But we're not here to talk about finding nuts and busting nuts. We're here to do a podcast. And have we got a podcast for you?
We do?
Oh, yes.
Surprise me, babe.
Babe.
No, I know what's going on.
You know what's going on.
Sometimes I don't know what's going on, but tonight I know what's going on.
Kellie and I we decided to do a weekend trip. We're going to spend most of the time talking about our weekend trip to Scottsdale.
Scottsdale, Arizona.
Scottsdale's the capital of Arizona. Do you know that?
No.
Yeah, it's the yes, it is.
I don't know that.
Yes, it is.
I don't know what the capital of it is.
Scottsdale is the capital of Arizona.
Is it not Phoenix?
No, Scottsdale. So we spent a weekend in Scottsdale.
Is it Tucson?
The capital of Arizona. And we had
the only Flagstaff?
No, Scottsdale.
That's the 4 cities I can probably name in Arizona.
Yeah, so we're going to talk about the capital of Arizona, which is Scottsdale.
Oh, stop it. You're trying to start trouble. It might be Scottsdale. I don't know.
No, we had a fun time in Scottsdale. It's a beautiful place, but we'll get into our adventures there. Might touch on Sandwich and Some Lovin'. We're not a sports podcast at all.
No, we're not.
I mean, you can fill a thimble with your sports knowledge.
I'm doing okay.
You're doing a lot better than you used to be.
I keep up.
You do, babe. I'm just joking. But we may touch on the Cowboys game. I'm a little depressed because I'm a big Cowboys fan.
You are.
Cowboys lost.
I was there for you, though.
You were there for me. But we have some fun adventures that came from us watching the football game. It was a lot of fun.
Yes. Something major happened.
Yeah. Some more kind of big news. We didn't talk about it last time, but we did a photo shoot.
Uh-huh.
Maybe we'll touch on that quickly.
Yeah.
Kellie and I are going to be on the cover of a magazine. Well, Kellie is. I don't know if I am or not.
I don't know if you'll be on the cover or not. It might be. I don't know. I shot some by myself and some
Shelley
with you.
said I was.
She said you are going to be on it?
Our creative director said I was going to be on it.
That's great. I don't know. I don't really know. It might be me. It might be us.
It'll be somebody. It'll be you. For sure.
For sure, me.
Yeah, for you, for sure, you're going to be
on it. I don't know,
but we'll talk.
Depending on how the
too.
Photos turn out.
And then if we have time, because we've been talking a lot of geography lately.
We talked about it once.
Oh, well, I have some geography facts that will blow your mind.
I don't know if we're going to have time to get to all this.
Well, if we don't, we usually just push it to the next podcast.
Or we forget about ever talking about it and we never bring it up again.
Yeah.
It could happen that way too.
Just real quick, before you get into the first business we do. That's the rundown. But last podcast, I insisted to Kellie that, and I'm following up kind of because of all the mail I've gotten, messages, emails, text messages, DMs.
Yes.
We got somehow talking about India and Asia.
I said my girlfriend Amy said something about how we were talking about your feet.
Yes.
And I said that you, being Filipino, have such lovely feet.
Yeah.
They're smooth. There's not a crack on them. And I'm always back there chiseling, my feet. And Amy, my friend whose father is from India, like you, she has one white parent and one full-blooded other ethnicity. Mm-hmm. Her father's Indian, mother white. Your mother Filipino, father white.
Right.
And I said, her feet are also beautiful. And she said, it must be an Asian thing. And that's when Alan corrected me and Amy, my friend from India.
And I insisted that India was India
right.
and not part of Asia.
Right. That's what you insisted.
And honestly, I didn't know, but I was...
But you were confident in correcting me.
I was going to sell it to you that I knew.
And I wasn't confident because I was just repeating what I heard.
Yeah. Well, it turns out...
You were wrong.
I was wrong. And I'll tell you what A Sandwich and Some Lovin' Nation likes to do if I'm wrong. They're going to send me an email about it. And they're going to tell me I'm wrong.
Yeah, I appreciate that too. Because I feel like it's more than just telling you you're wrong. It's defending me.
And in fact...
And I love that.
I got a lot of messages from people who actually stopped the podcast.
Yes.
To email me.
Yes, because they were so infuriated.
Because they were so infuriated.
Because you were so adamant in correcting me.
Okay, so then I corrected myself on the podcast if they had listened to the whole thing.
And they did eventually.
Yes. I admitted that I was wrong, and I'm man enough to do that. Admit that I'm wrong.
But you're not man enough to let it go.
Okay. No, but this big lead in, here is the thing that's confusing me even more now.
What?
Russia.
What about Russia?
What is it?
What is Russia?
Is it Asia or is it Europe?
I don't know.
Well.
Did you look it up?
What is it?
Oh, so you want me to answer first so I can be wrong?
No.
And then you can be right?
I didn't know until 10 minutes ago when I looked it up. I had no idea. I had no idea.
I would think that Russia, what were the two options?
Well, Europe or Asia.
I would not think it's Asia.
75% of the Russian population
is in Asia?
Lives on the Europe side of Russia.
That's what I was going
77 or 75% of the country's landmass is in Asia. So most of Russia is in Asia.
How about that?
So are Russians Asians or are they Europeans?
I don't know. Did you look that up?
No, I'm asking the question.
You should have looked. See, this is the thing. You should never ask a question for which you don't have the answer.
Well, most geographers, experts, they consider Russia part of Europe because most of the people live
on the European side.
side.
Okay, well, we're going to go with that.
But most of the land is in Asia.
Is it unoccupied?
Well, no, it's not unoccupied. It's just 25% of the population lives on the Asian side of it. So are those 25% Russians Asians too?
Maybe it's like the French Canadians, because you can be in Canada but not be a French Canadian.
And why?
And there's the French Canadian part of Canada.
Well, and why is it when you go to an Indian buffet, that's not an Asian buffet?
Oh, Alan.
Okay.
Do you just want me to tell you you're right so we can just get past this?
No, I'm asking provocative questions.
But who thinks about this stuff?
Me. All right, let's get to our first order of business here.
Well, we do need to remind everyone that we are doing a contest. And all we need you to do, we've got these beautiful Aramish bracelets to give away for him and for her. And what we'd like for you to do, self-serving reason for us, obviously, is if you go to iTunes or to Google Podcast or wherever you listen to the A Sandwich and Some Lovin' podcast and leave us a review. And if you take a screenshot of that and then email it to us at podcast@kellieandallen.com, KELLIE and ALLEN.com. Do that by January 31st, because then we're going to draw 2 random winners. And we'll be giving you some lovely, lovely Aramish stackable bracelets that are really beautiful. And just a little way of saying thank you to you. I get so many wonderful gifts sent to me, and I'd like to share them with our listeners as much as I possibly can. So that's going to be our first little gift. And you can give it as a Valentine's Day present. Say I love you to someone, or you can say I love you to yourself and keep them for yourself. So that's what we're doing with that. Now, first of all, before we get started on this fabulous podcast, now that we've told you about the contest, no, I have not been drinking. Why do you look at me like that?
I'm just waiting for you to do the spot.
I was talking about our lovely contest.
Okay.
You know, a lot of people have made fitness a priority for 2019, perhaps, getting back into working out. But here's what a lot of people do. They go gung-ho and they go so hard and they try to jog 5 miles right out the gate. And you end up, in serious pain and like, I can't do this. It's too hard. You need to be kinder and gentler with yourself, even when you're working out. And that's why we want to tell you about this wonderful thing that we have just discovered, the Jump Sport trampoline. Trampoline exercise is so awesome because it's easy on the joints. It's actually, it's being more beneficial to you. It's using your time more wisely, because if you're doing like 20 minutes on the trampoline, just bouncing up and down, taking it nice and easy, it's like getting in a 30-minute workout. So it's more efficient. That's the word I was looking for. And you don't feel any strain because it's so easy on your joints. What I love is they have shown that jumping up and down on a jump sport It increases the lymphatic flow. It's better for your overall health. It helps decrease your cellulite. Have you been looking for a way to do that? Those creams don't work. Getting your lymphatic system flowing is what helps with that. It's high intensity cardio, and it's great for all skill levels. You don't have to be some gymnast to bounce up and down.
You got that right.
Put it in front of the TV and go at it for 30 minutes.
If we can do it, anybody can.
You'll be burning so many calories. Jump Sport is the trampoline we recommend. It's just made better. You're going to tell a difference from the first time you've jumped if you ever jumped on one before. Jumpstart your new year with the best deal ever. 25% off any 300 or 500 series fitness trampoline.
Yeah, just go to jumpsport.com and enter our code SANDWICH at checkout. That's jumpsport.com with promo code SANDWICH for 25% off.
That's huge savings, y'all.
Jumpsport.com, promo code SANDWICH for this exclusive deal.
Try it. You'll like it.
We love Jump Sport. All right,
Our
babe.
kids love Jump Sport, too.
You know, they really
and
do.
They're getting good at exercise, and they think they're just playing and messing around.
Okay, so Scottsdale, the capital of Arizona. We went to Scottsdale this weekend.
We did.
Why are you laughing?
I don't know if it's the capital or not, and you keep saying it like grinning. So I don't know if you're telling the truth or not.
I don't think it's the capital, but I'm just...
Maybe it's Tempe. I just thought of another city in Tempe.
Tempe? It could be. I don't know. I'm not sure. I think
Anyway,
it's Scottsdale.
we went to Scottsdale.
No, it's Scottsdale.
We flew in. As soon as I got off work Friday, we raced to the airport, and we flew into Phoenix. You have to fly into Phoenix, and you just get a little car, and you drive into Scottsdale. It's not that far.
No.
It was like a 10-minute drive.
Scottsdale is to Phoenix as, for you Dallas-Fort Worth people, as Frisco is to Dallas, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, it's just north. Scottsdale's just north of Phoenix, but it's a very upscale community. Lots of golf, lots of high-end businesses, retail.
Lots of med spas.
Yeah, lots of med spas.
Lots of places for you to get facials and massages and Botox and fillers.
And get fit.
Get fit.
A lot of weight loss clinics.
And the weather. Oh, guys.
Oh, the weather
now
was beautiful.
I can see why people want to vacation there, want to retire there, because it was just, of course, when we're there, it rains, which they were loving it because they so rarely get rain. So the people, they were like kind of excited about it. But it was really nice. Even the rain wasn't that bad.
No. But I had actually been to, Kelly and I went to a Westin. It's called the Westin Kierland. And I had been there years and years ago for a marketing conference. Actually, I'd been there twice. So when Kelly told me that we were going to Phoenix for a meeting, this was the reason we're going, for a business meeting, that we were staying at the Westin Kierland. I'm like, oh man, that place is great. We're gonna have a good time there. So, what did we do when we got there Friday, babe?
Well, Friday, we dropped off our bags and we went straight. We're going to be doing this weight loss program. And we went straight to this place called the Red Mountain Spa. And what is it called? Red Mountain Spa and Weight Loss? I think that's what it's called.
Yeah.
Anyway, they're bringing their weight loss program to the Dallas area. And Alan and I are both very on board with that. And so we went there and got educated on how the program works. We learned how to give each other shots in the butt because we're going to be doing that for each other.
Yeah, so you can do it in my butt.
Yeah. And we got our body mass taken and our weight taken, and it was very, very enlightening.
It was very sobering.
Very sobering.
To see our weight of our arms and our legs.
How much fat and how much muscle is in each part of your body. How much water you're retaining.
Our percentage of body fat. How much fat is around our midsections.
Yes.
All that.
How close we are to obese status.
Not far away. Not clinically far away.
One of us might be tipping over into it.
So, yeah, we're excited to get going with this program. And we'll probably talk about this a lot more.
Oh, my gosh, y'all. We're actually excited about it because we're not going to go into a great deal of it now, but the first 2 days of the program, you're supposed to eat everything you want to your heart's content. Fat, fried, whatever. You shove it in your face. We are both so sick of eating right now.
That's like the first 2 days.
Like,
They encourage you to eat.
Right. So this wrapped up our second day. We're like, we don't want to eat anything else. I'm overeating. I'm done. So
Kelly and I, and we're going to have some adventures to share on this because we got to give each other shots once a week.
Yeah, you've heard of the Slim Shots before. Basically, it's like B vitamins and something that helps you boost your metabolism and things like that. Well, when you're a member of this weight loss, facility, you go there once a week and they can do it for you. Well, they don't have their businesses open here yet. So Alan and I were shown how to do it to each other. And so the lady is so nice. Her name was Sylvia. And Sylvia was just great.
Oh, she was so nice.
So she's like, who wants to go first? And I'm always like, me. I do everything first. I stood on the scale first. I did my fat content first. I did everything first.
Well, hold on. Even before that, you don't know this part of the story.
What?
Kelly goes off to visit the doctor we were meeting with to get a little Botox.
Yeah, I did.
Okay. So Kelly goes and does this. Well, I'm in the room by myself. Sylvia comes in and she says, do you want me to give you your shot? And I was like, what shot? Because I had no idea I was going to get a shot.
You didn't know about the shot?
Didn't know about the shot. She goes, the
Slim Shot.
The Slim Shot. And I said, where does the Slim Shot go? And she goes, it goes in your butt. And I'm like, you mean like in my butt? She goes, no, on your haunch, your cheek. And I'm like, oh, okay. And you weren't in the room. So I said, well, she goes, you want me to do it? And she starts putting on these rubber gloves. And I'm like, well, maybe we should wait for Kelly to get back because then she can watch you do it because she's going to have to give me a shot.
Yeah.
And then you can give her one and I can watch you. And, I can watch you do it. And
right.
I'll learn what to do too. And she goes, oh, okay, no problem at all.
Good thinking.
So then Sylvia comes back. And then now the three of us are in the room.
Right.
Okay.
I said, I'll go first.
And then Sylvia said also,
do quadrants.
Quadrants.
Right. You put it like half and half. So half across the butt going horizontal and half going vertical.
Right down the crack.
And go right in the middle and then go over 2 inches. And Alan's like, wait.
No, that confused me.
Yeah, because he's like, the middle of what?
What's the middle? Is the middle like the top of the crack? Or is the middle middle of the butt crack? Because those are two different places. Well, no, they're two different places.
I thought you were talking about the butthole.
No, I wasn't talking about the hole.
I thought you were talking about that.
No, I was just talking, is it the top of the crack or the middle of the crack? And she said it was the middle of the crack.
She said there's also YouTube videos that demonstrate this.
I wanted her to show me. She was the expert.
So I went first. I dropped my underwear just enough for her to get into the place where you're supposed to administer the shot. And then it's Alan's turn.
Well, and then I snuck over there and gave Kelly a little slap.
Yeah,
and then I blamed it on Sylvia. And then I blamed it on Sylvia.
Yeah, ha. So I knew it wasn't Sylvia. And then it's Alan's turn to drop his pants. So what does Alan do?
Well, I dropped my pants.
Full exposure. Both butt cheeks hanging out.
She said,
I had to even, just to make sure, I had to look around the front to make sure you weren't exposing everything.
She said drop them.
You saw me drop them. I only dropped a little bit.
But babe, I really, and I'm not doing a bit here. She said drop them, and I pulled my shorts down, my underwear and my shorts down, what I thought was halfway.
It was all the way.
And you're telling me it was
Your
almost
entire butt was
almost
out.
down to my knees.
All your butt was out. And you did that on purpose. Don't act like you didn't do that on purpose.
Well,
you're an exhibitionist.
Didn't Sylvia go like, oh.
Yeah, because you're an exhibitionist. Let's just be honest.
It all was fine. She told us that she had been a nurse in other places where she saw a lot of butts, and it wasn't a big deal. It wasn't a big deal.
It wasn't a big deal to me because I've seen it before. I'm like, oh my gosh, here we go.
I just told her, I'm warning you, this is going to be a lot darker and a lot hairier than Kelly's butt.
Oh, yeah.
Which was lily white.
Yeah. Oh, wasn't it? You got a full scene there.
Oh, it was so white.
Alan was studying
it was
it
so
in depth.
white.
So white.
The lights were so bright.
I know. So bad. So bad. I'm telling you, Alan and I have truly seen each other at our absolute worst at this point, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, we have. Yes, we have.
Okay,
Why don't you go ahead and
No.
Tell our podcast audience what else I've seen.
No, I don't want to be gross.
Okay, what else we got?
Out. Well, you've got the outline.
Oh, okay.
After we did that,
okay, yeah.
So we went back to the hotel and we got a little freshened up because it was the anniversary of our first date plus 1 day. Because we had the kids on the actual real life 3-year anniversary of our first date. So on the 3-year and 1-day anniversary of our first date, which was a sushi date, Alan went to all the trouble to find a really nice sushi restaurant for us to go to.
Wasn't a lot of trouble. But I found a nice...
You can make me think it was. I thought it was.
Yeah, I found a place in Scottsdale called Udon,
UDON?
UDON, and it was walking distance from the resort. So we just plugged her in the Google there and got our walking directions and walked about about 10.
Very nice.
About 10-minute walk, but really pretty area. All these nice lights and lots of
palm trees.
It was just real scenic, very nice. So we had a nice walk over there, and there was actually a little shop on the way over there that had all this rock and roll memorabilia in it.
Yeah.
Remember that? Mm-hmm. They had signed pictures and signed guitars, and they had this giant picture of Slash from Guns N' Roses.
It's really cool.
And it was signed by Slash, and it was $6,000.
Yeah, we passed on that.
I don't know if you saw it, babe. They had a signed Fender guitar where all the Rolling Stones had signed it.
Wow.
Yeah, and I think it was like over $10,000.
Yeah, it's a lot.
But really cool stuff. So we looked in there a little bit, then went and had sushi. I mean, it was good.
It was a lovely night. And then
Very
we went and
nice.
had ice cream because we were told we could eat whatever we want.
That's right. This is the best diet I've ever been on. And then we walked back and we called it a night.
Yeah,
right?
I literally hit the pillow, and Alan said I was immediately out.
She was.
I did not even kiss him goodnight.
No.
It's one of those situations like where you lie down and it's just like done. He said I was snoring.
Yes.
I was just,
You
was
were
a mess.
You were snoring. You were
So
snoring
the next
big time.
day we got up and we went, and it was such beautiful weather. Arizona, I mean, I don't know. It says it's cold, but you go outside and it's not that cold. I don't know if it's because the no humidity or what. But we got coffee. We had the breakfast buffet, and Alan has been dying. I mean, forever he's been talking about how he's always wanted to get a facial, wants to get a facial. And I was like, all right. So we booked him a facial and a massage. And because I got Botox, I couldn't do the facial. And I was like, I don't need a massage. I'm going to take a nap while you do all that. So he was there, 2 or 3 hours down at the spa.
It was awesome. Nice spa called the Agave Spa. But the first thing I did was a massage. And it was a lady, her name was Lisa. She's about 5 foot tall, very slight lady. And I'm looking at her thinking, you'd be able to massage me really good?
That's why I was surprised you didn't ask for a man. But a lot of men, from what I've been told, ask for women to massage.
But she had strong hands. She had no problem.
Good.
And she did the massage she did rolling pins on me, like these wood sticks.
Yes.
And then she had hot rocks. And she did some moves with me that I had never experienced before in a massage.
You good?
Yeah, she got up behind me and pulled my head. If you can imagine her like being behind, you're laying face up, she's behind you. She's pulling your head towards her and then up.
Yeah.
That felt really good.
Yeah.
And then she would get the hot rocks and put a hot rock in my hand and then put her hand on top of the hot rock and she was doing her hand on that rock with my hand, and I was like, oh.
Did it feel good?
Yeah, it felt real good. She did that. And then she also put that same rock on the bottom of my foot.
Yeah.
And kind of did the same thing with her hand.
Pretty Asian feet?
Yeah. Those pretty Russian feet. No, but it was a really good massage. And then I went and did the facial.
And I told Alan,
I don't know.
I said, I'm not sure how this is going to work because half of your face is hair. He's got a beard. And with that, they can't do anything on the bottom half of your face. But he wanted to do it.
It was a really nice service, but I don't know that I'll ever do another one.
Not unless maybe when you get your complete face shaved. You're going to do that every Mother's Day, right? For your mom?
Maybe. But I would kind of call it was more like a face massage. Mm-hmm. Kind of like a face and head massage. She would spend a lot of time on my head, too, kind of massaging my head. But
it's part of the service too.
She got in there. I mean, she popped zits and did all that stuff.
Ladies, you get steamed, you get cleansed.
She gave me
masked.
steam. She gave me steam.
Then they pop your pimples.
She had a brush that kind of like I don't know what she was doing.
Yep.
But
It's a deep cleanse.
Yeah.
And you get the facial massage. And Alan's like, she was even like putting stuff on my hands. I'm like, that's part of a facial.
Yeah.
You get your hands massaged and all that.
But I think I'll stick to Kelly's got me on, though. We've talked about this before. She's got me on the pedicures, the manicures. I'll keep doing those.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll do the facial anymore.
Yeah. I mean, I love them. But I think it's a different experience when you're covered in hair.
Yeah. And I'm covered in hair.
Yeah, you are. You're a hairy man.
I really am.
But that's really the extent. Well, then, okay, no. Then after that, we got ready because we went to a local sports bar in Scottsdale because we were watching the Cowboys game. And Alan was a nervous wreck.
Babe, this kind of game, for you that are diehard football fans, you'll understand this. I don't know that Kelly quite understands
I was
this yet.
excited, but I was confident we were going to win.
But when your team, plays 16 games, they win the division, then they win their first playoff game, then they go to what's called the divisional round. And if you can win the divisional round,
Is that what we were in?
Yeah, that gets you into the championship game. And the Cowboys haven't won a division playoff game in 23 years. So this doesn't happen every day.
Yeah.
So that's why I was really pumped and excited for the game. And
I was just wondering what we were going to eat. We were still being told we could eat whatever we wanted.
Yeah, and we continued to do
So
that.
I got the adult grilled cheese. It had tomatoes in it, and it was on sourdough bread, and I got them to add avocado because I could, and I dipped it in tomato basil soup, and I had French fries, and I was drinking margaritas with salt on the rim.
Man, babe. What do you think our caloric... What is that?
That was my job of the
Is that your job of the hut?
Yeah.
Solo.
Slash Santa Claus.
But the Cowboys played not their best game.
Well, let me tell you,
Not
when
their
they
best
came
game.
out the gate, it was awesome out the gate. It was so awesome, in fact, my husband turned around and lifted up his hand to high five me. And I didn't even instigate it. He instigated it. And I even kind of hesitated. I'm like, are you sure? You remember that?
No,
Are you sure?
no, I don't remember that.
And then he left it
actually.
up, so I high-fived him.
I don't remember that.
And I was like, oh, man, I can't believe I didn't video it. So then I got him afterwards.
The way I remember things is that the Cowboys scored a touchdown, and I think that was they were down 3-0, and they scored a touchdown.
Yes, it was 7-3.
So they're 7-3. They're in the lead. It's early, but
You were
I'm
so excited.
I'm excited. I'm like, yeah! And I just turn around with my hand up, looking for anyone to high five.
You were looking me in the eye.
And then Kelly hits me with
That's
her
not true.
hand real quick.
That's not true. He looked me in the eye.
No.
And I said, are you sure? And he didn't say anything. I did.
That is false.
Ellen,
That's false.
I'm telling you the truth.
I don't remember
You're
that.
just looking at me with your hand in the air. I'm like, he's mean. I thought maybe you were going to, at the last minute, psych me.
Okay.
I thought you were going to psych me.
Here's-
you didn't psych me.
Cowboys fans out there, and I know not all of you are, but those of you who are out there, here's a stat for you. In games where Kelly high fives her husband, the Cowboys are 0-1. Okay? So just hold on to that stat. The games where Kelly and Allen high five, the Cowboys are 0-1.
So it's your fault.
Well, I'm just saying it probably shouldn't happen again.
Well, it was fun. I was surprised. But then we were very excited. We had a very enthusiastic man sitting at the table next to us with his teenage daughter.
Wow.
You guys. He wanted to, because when we sat down next to him, we had a table of about 6 or 8 people, and he was so excited there were other Cowboys fans there.
That guy.
And we were like, he must be from Dallas. Nope.
Nope.
Never lived in Texas in his life.
From Arizona.
Die-hard Cowboys fan.
He knew every player's name.
He was hooting and hooting and hollering, and his teenage girl was just sitting there and didn't even flinch. And Alan and I were like, if that was our daughters, they would be under the table humiliated.
They would have been angry.
That we embarrassed them. They would have probably gotten up and gone to the other side of the restaurant and sulked.
But he was the eternal optimist.
He was so excited.
Until the Rams quarterback ran for that first down with about a minute and a half left
we
to
knew
end the
it was
game,
over.
he still thought they could win.
He's like, it's not over.
It's not over.
It's
not
not
over. They're going to fumble. They're going to fumble. Come on, Cowboys, pick it off. I mean, this guy was the most optimistic fan I think I've ever seen. But yeah, he was.
Some lady
he was
sitting
fun.
in front of us, she kept turning around, giving him stink eye, just staring at him. I'm like, what are you doing? She was trying to steal his joy. You know?
She was being a joy killer.
She was being
wasn't
a joy killer. And I'm usually the joy killer. That's my job.
You never turn around and give so much stink eye for
Not
just
when they're enjoying the game and if they're not cussing and around children and they're just having a good time.
Yeah.
That's different. But she was giving him stink eye and stuff. She wasn't very nice. I didn't like that. But we
Yeah.
had a good time.
But it was a great trip, and more to come on the Red Mountain thing, right?
Yeah, y'all. We're starting tomorrow. Alan and I don't know how we're going to do this with a straight face, but we're both going to go put on our bathing suits.
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to put on a bikini.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to take our before pictures.
And we're going to take a front view. We're going to take a side view. And we're going to take a rear view.
Yeah, this is our own doing. This wasn't like the Red Mountain people didn't ask us to do that. We're like, we want to do it because this is for our own benefit.
Because we're going to line up some before pictures, and then come July, when we're going on the podcast family vacation.
Oh my gosh!
I have assured our people who are coming with us on this trip that they will be able to bounce a quarter off my abs.
I don't know if that's necessarily the case, but I know this.
What do you know?
Whether you weigh what you weigh now, or whether you weigh what you weigh at the end of this program, you're wearing a Speedo. You don't care.
No, I don't care.
You don't care.
No.
See, for me, I need to get in that bikini. And I want to wear my bikini. I want to be proud of myself in it. So we're going to take the before pictures and the after pictures and see how it goes. And honey, I just want to say, let me say this about my husband. I have gained over about 30 pounds since we got married. He has never once said anything to me about you need to get in the gym and you need to diet. You've never made me feel like that has been a problem, and I really appreciate it.
Why would I say that?
Because a lot of men would not be that way with because I gained it in a very short period of time as well. We've only been married a year and a half, and I've gained like 30 pounds.
I mean, it's not like I'm Mr. Olympia.
I know, but a lot of men wouldn't be as, you haven't like said, you want to eat some more? You haven't been like trying to encourage me to eat more, but you haven't like made me feel bad about it. And I appreciate it.
Well, good. You shouldn't feel bad because to me, you don't look any different.
Well, that's a lie.
No, to me, you don't.
I know you're looking at me through the eyes of love.
You've even said that you carry your weight like
I gain weight evenly.
That's what you said.
Some people gain a lot of weight in their, in their legs or in their butt or in their belly. I am fortunate in the fact that I gain weight evenly and I lose it pretty evenly. So there's that. But honey, when you see me in that bikini and we go back and look at our honeymoon pictures from my bikini, I think you're going to see a little difference.
If you want to see one of the funniest video, it's funny, but it makes me happy. It brings joy to my heart. It really does. Every time I watch this video, I laugh, and it doesn't matter how many. If you go to my Instagram at the Alonzo 1971 and go back, I don't know, about a year and a half or 2 years, there's a video that I took of Kelly.
Yeah, people have nothing better to do than to scroll through a year and a half of videos.
They do. I know they do that after I mention these things. I see people go out there and like stuff from way, way back. But there's a picture that I took of Kelly running slow motion on the beach in a bikini. And she told me that she had never worn a bikini.
I hadn't worn a bikini since I was 6 years old.
Yeah, since she was 6 years old. She let me take a video of her in slow motion on the beach. You check her out, what she looks like in that video. She looks great. And it's just, you should just see the look on her face while she's running. It's just this look of joy, and her hair is just bounce. It is the best video you'll ever see. So you have to go check that out.
Oh, Lord.
It is great, man.
Well, just keep in mind, everybody, that's about 20 pounds ago. So anyway, that's what we're doing. Join us if you like.
Yeah, and we'll talk more about that. All right, babe, let's do some business.
We do want to, and this is actually a new sponsor to the podcast I'm really excited about because I think that's going to help us in our personal goals that we've set for ourselves for this year. Instacart, grocery delivery service in as little as 1 hour or at a time that works with your schedule. Instacart, you don't have to use like one grocery store. It's like all the I keep saying restaurants, all the grocery stores in your area. The health food grocery stores, the regular chain grocery stores. And you don't have to sit in traffic. You don't have to look for a parking place. You don't have to sit in the checkout line. They deliver your groceries to you. And here's why I think this is going to be a real great tool in our goals, our health goals. What happens when you go to the grocery store and you're hungry?
You buy everything.
You buy everything. You just start throwing everything in your cart. But with Instacart, there's not that same temptation. You can just go online or you can use the app, the Instacart app. You just get what you need that's on your list. So you don't have that added temptation of walking through the bakery section. You know what I'm talking about when your willpower is waning a little bit. Instacart also has exclusive coupons so you can save money on your pantry staples. And I'm loving it already. I don't use the app. I use it online, but I'm going to try the app too. So far, I've just been using it online. And you have a personal shopper. So if you order online and they have a question about something you've ordered, they'll call you. They'll contact you and make sure they're getting exactly what you want if it's necessary. And again, it could be within an hour if you need it that way, or you could have it at a set delivery time. Like, I'm not going to be home until 6 o'clock tonight. So we love it. You can try Instacart to get free delivery on your first order.
To get this limited time offer, go to instacart.com or download the mobile app and enter our promo code SANDWICH. Get your free Instacart delivery today at instacart.com or download the mobile app, and don't forget to enter our code SANDWICH. That's instacart.com or through the mobile app with our code SANDWICH.
I love it. My friend Nicole has been using Instacart. I think her boyfriend turned her onto it because he said, I don't want to go to the grocery store anymore. And he turned her onto it and turned me onto it. It's really great. Instacart. And thank you for sponsoring a sandwich and some lovin'.
We love Instacart. All right, baby, you want to talk about that photo shoot real quick?
Yeah.
What happened? Why are we doing a photo shoot? What's going on?
I live in a suburb of Dallas called, we live in a suburb of Dallas.
I live here too, last time I checked.
Yeah, you do.
Right.
We're in a suburb of Dallas called Plano. And they have a local magazine called Plano Profile. And gosh, when did they ask me? It was probably October, November of last year. People are interested in my love story with Allen. Everywhere we go, people want to ask us about, the Bumble experience we had. And they said we were interested in having you on and doing a feature for our Valentine's issue in February. Mm-hmm. So I said, sure. So, of course, I wait until the week after the photo shoot to go on a big diet because that's the way my mind works. But yeah, so they came last Saturday and we spent a good chunk of the day taking pictures for the photo shoot. What did you think?
It was fun. It was a big deal. There was a photographer, a photographer's assistant, a creative director.
Yeah, they had like a storyboard.
Yeah, they had storyboards. They had, light filters, big time lights, and
We had props.
Different props and sets they set up. But they shot one scene of Kelly and I in the backyard having breakfast.
Yes.
And we were in our robes.
Well, they wanted us to try to do like a day in our life. I said, well, we do on the weekends when the weather's nice. We like to sit outside by the pool and have our coffee. And so they just kind of added, like fruit and stuff and muffins so we could sit out there and have our breakfast. That was fine.
There was a scene of us in bed. That was interesting because Kelly and I laid in bed and then the photographer jumped up on the bed.
Yeah, so he's standing on the bed shooting down at us. I'm not sure these are going to be the most flattering angles.
I don't know. We'll see.
I don't know that all these photos.
I didn't see any of those.
I don't think these photos all are going to make the issue. And then they had some with me and the dog, didn't they? I'm starting to go kind of fuzzy. We did some with Larry.
Let's see. They did some of me playing guitar for you. They did some of us at the front door leaving like we were going on a date.
Oh, man, you have a better memory than I do.
Yeah. And then, I think they took a couple of us sitting over here with Larry in the chair. So I think those were kind of the five scenes they did.
So we're real excited about, how it turns out. Fingers crossed that they got my skinny angle, but we'll see. And so that's going to be in the February issue of Plano Profile.
Yeah, Plano.
So we'll share. We shared some behind the scenes photos on our Instagrams. I'm Kelly Raspberry on mine, and Allen is the Alonso 1971 on his Instagram. But when we get the official photos, we'll be sharing those because I know a lot of you are listening from all over the country and stuff, but you can follow along on our social media.
And I think it's for the print and the online version too. So,
oh, really?
Yeah, even if you're not in the Dallas-Fort Worth area.
Well, we'll tell you about that.
Yeah,
we'll give you all the details.
You'll be able to see the photos, and like Kelly says, we'll probably share the heck out of them.
But it's a huge honor, and from what I understand, there's going to be a cover reveal party.
Yeah, that'll be fun. That'll be a lot of fun. So, heck, maybe some of the listeners of the podcast want to come out.
Yeah, I don't know how that works.
It'll just be a party, is all it'll be.
Yeah, but I don't know how. I don't know if it's like a close. I don't know how that works, but we'll let you know.
Yeah,
if the public's invited, we'll let you know.
Good, babe. All right, you want to do my wacky bit here?
Yes.
And then
y'all don't understand how it's bothered Allen that he incorrectly corrected me on India being a part of being Asian.
Yes.
It has stuck in his craw.
I'm disturbed.
All week. He cannot get past it.
You know what? I was just glad I got to go to the capital of Arizona, which is Scottsdale.
Quit.
Okay. I found an article from Travel and Leisure, And geography. Let's be real.
I'm not it's not my strong subject.
Obviously, I'm not either.
It is not my strong subject.
But I found some facts here. A list. People love lists.
I do. I love lists.
So do I. Okay,
especially written in mechanical pencil.
Let me run some of these geography facts by you. These wacky geography facts. These will blow your mind. Okay,
I'm ready to be blown.
Okay, number 1, continents, of which Asia is one of the 7. Continents shift at about the same rate as your fingernails grow.
Wow.
So they move, not real fast, but they move.
Why are they moving?
Well, because of the tectonic plates, they're always moving.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Okay, number 2. Mount Thor on Baffin Island, Canada, has the Earth's greatest sheer vertical drop, 4,101 feet. That means you could take one step off the peak and fall a mile before you hit anything.
So that means that part of the mountain just fell off?
Yep.
Wow.
3. Now this one blew me away. 90% of the Earth's population lives in the northern hemisphere. Think about that.
Well, because it's too cold in the southern? Or is it too hot?
Well, in our winter, it's summer down there. Like, it's summer in Australia right now.
Are they in the southern hemisphere?
Yeah. Now that I know. Australia is in the southern hemisphere. That I do know.
Where's
yes.
the South Pole?
The South Pole?
Where's the South Pole?
Antarctica?
I thought that's where the North Pole is. Where's the North Pole?
The North Pole is on the top of the Earth.
Where's that?
Well, it's like way above Canada. Like way above Canada.
So Antarctica's on the bottom?
Yes, Antarctica's on the bottom.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm positive. This I am positive of.
So you know the South Pole's in Antarctica.
And all you give me crap for saying.
I don't know. But I'm not.
And all you give me crap.
You.
All you guys give me crap for not knowing that India was in Asia.
They're giving you crap because you incorrectly corrected me.
Okay.
I am asking.
Number 4.
I don't know.
Number 4. Check this out. California has more people than all of Canada.
California is in America.
Canada has 35.8 million people. California, 39.1 million people.
Wow.
According to data from 2015.
It's too many people.
Okay, check this out, babe.
What?
Number 5. Australia is wider than the moon.
Well, okay.
Let that sink in.
That's not really that shocking.
Really? I thought the moon would be much bigger than that, but...
It doesn't look that big up there.
Okay. Number 6. Here's a Filipino fact.
Oh.
In the Philippines, there's an island that's within a lake on an island that's within a lake on an island.
Wow. That's deep.
Does that blow you away?
It's deep. It makes you think about it. It's like a mirror within a mirror when you see the reflection over and over, right?
Okay.
Sort of the same, but not really.
2 of these I'm not blown away by. I'm going to skip those 2. I'm going to go to this one. The next one. Mount Everest, the world's tallest mountain, can fit inside the Marianas Trench, which is the deepest part of the ocean.
I've never heard of the Marianas Trench.
I have.
Where is that?
It's in the Pacific. I think it's not far from the Philippines, I believe.
How would they even measure something like that?
I don't know, babe. I don't know. That's deep water, though.
Yeah.
Okay, and there's a couple more. Russia spans 11 time zones.
Wow.
We got 4 time zones in the U.S., right? 4 or 5?
No, if you count Hawaii, that'd be more.
Oh, well.
And Alaska?
I don't really count them.
What time zone is Alaska?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Well, I tell you what, they won't ever name this as a sandwich in some geography lesson.
No, we don't know anything.
I think everyone knew this, number 10 or 11 here. Vatican City is the smallest country in the world.
Vatican City?
Yeah, we knew that. And then the last one, babe. Africa is the only continent that covers 4 hemispheres. So that would be northern, southern, eastern, and western. Right?
I don't know.
All right. You know what?
Are there only 4 hemispheres?
Well,
are there only 4 hemispheres? If it's north, south, east, and west, that's 4.
I'm not going to like emphatically correct you on anything anymore, but I
don't know.
I believe since the Earth is a sphere, that if you cut it into 4 parts, that would be top, bottom, east, and west, right? Yeah, I think.
I don't know.
I think.
Y'all, I don't know. I know this is why I don't like doing stuff like this, because it just makes us look even more stupid.
No, it doesn't. This is a lesson. These are gee whiz
These are things
facts.
that I need to go Google, because now I don't know how many hemispheres there are.
Well, that'll give you a little project now.
I'll forget about it as soon as we end this podcast.
We got a bunch of listeners who are out there. They're either saying, "You idiots! Yes, the Earth has 4 hemispheres," or they're like us. They're like, "Well,
I don't know.
I'm not really sure."
I don't remember learning that in school. Yeah. And if I did, you have to give me a break, because that was a long time ago. You know, it's like those Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader, when they put all those adults up against the fifth graders, and the adults look so stupid and the kids look so smart. You were in 5th grade once too, and you knew all that same stuff too. And then you get older and you don't use it and you forget it. So that's my excuse.
I don't think everybody knows this stuff. In fact, if
we had learned it in school and we were being tested on it that week, it would be like that thing where you take a test and you forget it, because you're never going to use it again unless you have a podcast and your husband decides to bring up all these facts.
So some of our participants that are here with us on the Facebook Live are saying, they're saying, "Don't sweat it, Kelly. I didn't know it either."
I don't know.
Someone says, "I really love this. I had no idea about any of this. Add more educational content like this to the podcast."
Okay, we will do that. We should do, maybe each week we'll learn something new. Yes, honey, you're the best. You're the best. You saved the podcast.
Give me some.
You are the podcast master, Mr. Podcast Pants.
Mr. Podcast Pants.
Mr. Podcast Pants. So if you like learning stuff along with me, because I don't know anything, that could be part of our podcast.
All right, babe.
Our educational. We could call it The More You Know, except we might have some copyright issues with that.
So we're inventing bits on the fly here.
Well, if people like learning stuff, I mean, whatever rocks your boat.
Yeah. No, I just thought those things. You know how I am. I like random facts about anything.
I love random facts.
Yeah, not just geography, but anything.
I love random stories, tidbit news, things like that.
Yeah, tidbit news. I'm telling you, the one that blew me away though was that Russia thing. I'm serious. 75% of the people are in Europe side, but 75% of the dang country is in Asia. So
Crazy.
What are they? What are they?
Well, is it because...
Any Russians that listen to us, please email me and tell me.
Because I do not know the answer to this. I'm just talking it out as to maybe why. Did maybe Russia conquer part of Asia, so it absorbed it as part of Russia? So it's like, okay, let's just pretend modern day, if America goes out and conquers part of France or whatever, that would be considered America, but still French. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? So maybe Russia conquered a part of Asia, which made it become part of Russia, but it's still Asia.
Oh. Like, we're talking like ancient times here, right? Like,
Well, I don't know when that would have happened. It could have been in the early 1900s or something.
The early 1900s?
Maybe, or maybe the 1800s.
I think we should stop talking.
I'm just saying that's a logical explanation.
Yeah, I wish I knew more about world. No, you raise a good question. I wish I knew enough about world history. How did Russia get all that land above China?
Why don't we go to Half Price Books and get a book on it?
Yeah,
and learn. Why don't we learn?
You want to read about?
Let's go learn
You want to read
something.
about Russian history?
Well, you know what? It would be good to learn stuff. I mean, that would be good for our brains and make us really great at cocktail parties.
Yeah,
because everybody loves somebody that comes to cocktail parties and just starts talking about Russia.
You could go to a cocktail party with those gee whiz blow you away geography
Just
facts.
bring it up randomly with no reason whatsoever.
So you know what? There's a trench in the Pacific Ocean you could fit the Mount Everest in.
How about that?
How about that?
Not everybody knows that.
You know where I learned that? Sandwiching some lovin'.
That's right.
What's that?
I think we should. That should encourage us to go out and learn more.
Yeah.
I should not accept the fact that I am ignorant when it comes to geography. I should correct that. But then again, I'm almost 52. Do I care that much?
That's one of those things.
I can't decide.
You learn about a lot of that stuff in grade school, and you just. I remember for me, it was just memorizing facts, regurgitate on test.
Right.
Memorize a fact, regurgitate on test.
Right.
And then you don't. At least I don't.
Saying.
I've read a little bit about American history just for fun, but world history, I'm not a real big fan of that.
This is why the rest of the world, they always say, thinks we're so stupid. That's what they say, but I don't know.
Thinks we're stupid?
Yeah, they say because we don't know a lot about about geography and stuff like that.
And that makes us stupid.
Well, I know I'm stupid when it comes
You're
to
not
geography.
stupid.
When it comes to geography, I am.
And our country isn't stupid.
I'm saying they think we are because we don't know about geography.
Oh, okay. Well,
And we don't know about the world. That's what they say.
who's they?
The Europeans. I don't know.
Well, that makes sense.
All right. Well, that was an interesting podcast. Honey, we've got some before photos to take.
Yeah, we're going to go get our
I'm going to go
base.
slip into a slip into a bikini is not the right term. I'm going to go finagle myself into a bikini somehow and let my husband take pictures of me. Boy, isn't this going to be fun.
I think I'm going to be able to get one of my thighs into my Speedo. So I may just be standing there nude, basically, with my Speedo pulled up on one leg up to my crotch.
Okay.
Because I don't think I can get my Speedo
Well, then you won't be sharing these photos with the public ever.
You could do the behind shot.
Well, everybody's already seen your butt. That's the
The
truth.
side shot wouldn't look very fun.
Oh, goodness.
Neither would the front shot. All right, babe.
Wrap it up.
This has been fun. This has been a lot of fun. I love you desperately.
I love you too, baby.
We're going to bring it home for Jerome here and sign off with a little quote that we say. What is it, babe? In the immoral words of the great Keanu Reeves. No, this is my part. Life is good when you have a good sandwich.